Hey, what's up, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So I have a pretty embarrassing, ridiculous story time for you guys today. Now, before I get into this, I just want to say the new merch is out now, and if you guys want to check that out, I'll leave it top link in the description. Make sure if you get anything, you tweet me on Twitter or you tag me on Instagram so I can either like your photo or DM you and say thank you. But yeah, anyway, that's enough of that. Today's story time is quite the embarrassing one, like really embarrassing. And I remember I thought about this story time and I was like, I'm never telling that on my channel ever. But I was like, you know what? It's been a long time since I've told a really embarrassing story, so why not? So this story time takes place when I was 12 years old. Yep, 12 years old. I had a babysitter at the time because I was 12 and my mom was going out of town. And like usual, she would either hire a babysitter or have a family friend come watch us or something. So she hired this new girl to come watch me, and my mom was going to be gone for 4 days. So me and this babysitter were just chilling for 4 days. And she was cool. She was pretty quiet. I was pretty quiet. We kind of just coexisted and didn't really say a whole lot to each other. I just played Xbox, and she would like cook food and watch TV in the living room. So like it was great. And then night 2 came along. So about halfway through her staying at my house, this is when shit kind of hit the fan. So it's like midnight, and I'm laying in my bed by myself in my room, in the privacy of my own room. I was watching Jersey Shore. Don't judge me. I know someone's going to say something about that in the comments. Yep, change the meme now. It's no longer Luna Watches Porn. It's Luna Watches Jersey Shore. I'm just kidding. But anyway, speaking of porn, I was in my room by myself watching Jersey Shore, and the episode ended, and I was bored, and I was 12 years old, which means I was a little fucking monster filled with hormones, and I don't even need to explain. All right, look, I went on to do my business in my room, in the privacy of my own room, with the door closed, okay? Very quiet, didn't have the volume turned on. I got on my little iPod Touch and looked something up that may start with a P and end with ornhub.com. Anyway, I looked a website up, and I was doing my business alone in my room, and not even 5 minutes into it, I had the volume off, I wasn't making any noise. The door of my bedroom swings open, and none other than the fucking babysitter is standing right there in my doorway, and she goes, "Hey, do you know where?" And before she could even finish her question, she realized what I was doing and why I was hiding myself in a blanket so fast when she walked in, and she just screams. She goes, "Oh my!" And I go, "Get out!" And she immediately turned around and slammed my door shut and walked away. Like, shit, I wasn't trying to be rude, but like when you walk in on somebody, you walk out just as quick. Like, you do not stand there and stare at them and like process what you're seeing, because that's exactly what she was doing. So after she walked out, I kind of just laid there for a second and thought about myself and how embarrassed I was. And I stood up, got dressed, went to the bathroom, washed my hands, went into the kitchen where she was, and I was like, "Hey, what were you going to ask me?" Before things got kind of interrupted. She was like, "Oh, I was just going to ask if you knew where the hamper was with all the dirty clothes so I could put a load of laundry in." I was like, "Oh, it's in the laundry room above the washing machine." And she's like, "Okay, thank you." I'm like, "No problem. Have a good night." And I walked back to my room and laid down and just kept watching Jersey Shore and did not continue what I was originally trying to do, because that just is a bad idea. Just no. I'm not that animalistic, like, not happening. But yeah, a very awkward next 2 days after that. And I was just worried that she was going to tell my mom about it. She didn't, though, because she's not a mean person. Or at least I don't think she did. But yeah, moral of the story is, get a lock on your door. Or don't do stuff like that if people don't knock. But anyway, that's pretty much the end of the story time. It was a pretty awkward next couple of days. It's never really easy to get rid of the awkwardness after something like that. But yeah, just an all-around embarrassing, awkward-ass story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did and got some laughter out of this embarrassment and awkwardness, leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below, and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys all later. Peace.
Don't put my name in the mag, my family about to be mad when they read it. I don't really want attention, but they in my mentions calling me conceited. Replying with something I shouldn't have tweeted, but before I get to delete it, they TMZ it, got the screenshot and that it seems hot and everybody gotta see it. Damn, watch that happen now.